everyone, this is Tammy at SnowStormCrafts, and today I want to show you guys how to make a journal from a taco box. So I got a Taco Bell, or just a taco box, old El Paso, and I want to show you guys how to turn this into a beautiful journal. So please, if you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's go together. All right, so now what we have is this, and what I want to turn it into and show you guys is this. Make sure you guys are in frame, yeah. And what I want to do is with the flaps, I want to fold them up like this and make just some side tucks here. And then we add a little pocket here, and then we can have side tucks, and then I'll put we'll bind it in and bind the paper, or bind the signatures. And the outside is a fabric. This is a fabric cover, and I have videos on how to do fabric covers, so I'll post that link below. And let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. To get these flaps like this, I'll show you. So what you're going to need to do is you take your box and just break it open. There's this usually stuck together like that. And then you could just take it and unseal it and pop it open. So then you're stuck with this. And what we're going to do is cut the top of it off here. So just go ahead and cut just all the way on the top right here. Okay. And then throw those out. We don't need them. We'll cut this little flap here. And I'm not doing this one perfect. I'm just kind of cutting it real quick. So that's that. And now what I should have done on this one is kept the bottom flap here. But I wound up cutting it, so I went ahead and made a pocket for it. But if you catch it before you catch it or cut it off, it just has little divots in it, but we can go ahead and tape that down. Like you can grab some tape and just tape it, just to secure it. So you can do that, and then let's go ahead and cut these. We don't need these little flaps here. Those. So now what you're stuck with is fold ups here, fold here, and a fold here. So these are going to be just corner tucks like that on the front and the back of your journals. So this is what you should have. Okay? Just like that. And then go ahead and just put you can go watch my video, I'll put it down below, but it's just a fabric cover, or you can put any cover you want on it. Put some scrap paper, do whatever you need to do to cover the front. And now we are working on the inside of it. So you got your front cover on, and what we're gonna do is I wanna show you guys step by step how to get it and glue these on. I already cut them all the size just to make it faster so we don't having a long video. And I like art glitter glue, works great. So I hope you guys are having a crafty day today, getting out your craft supplies. And what I want to do is, let's do some vintage photo. So we'll go ahead and just pop the ones that we want. I'm just gonna go ahead and just ink it. So I'm just gonna go around and just ink all the edges of everything that I want to ink up, and I'll put you guys on a time lapse for that. And you guys can still follow along. I went ahead and inked all around the pages and glued them down. I didn't glue this one down yet. So if you have a flap like this one over here, if you kept the other flap, either way, it's the same concept, but you wouldn't have to glue down to the bottom here. But I'll show you. If you went ahead and did a pocket like I did, I'm going to do it when I put it all together. It's going to be like this, like that. And then this will be a nice little tuck here that we can use. So what we're going to need to do is just go ahead and glue on this corner and then down at the bottom. So just make sure you're doing the right sides where you want it. And then just along the bottom here. Okay, and then we're going to leave that side open, or with no glue. So go ahead and line it up. And make sure you're not getting too close to the fold over here where your book opens, you know, your journal opens and shuts, because you don't want it to get caught up on it. And this stuff, the art glitter glue, dries pretty quickly, so you got to make a decision and just commit. Okay. So now this one, we're going to want to leave all this open. And then see, this is open. And we're just going to want to go ahead and glue from here all the way just around this part. Make sure you get to the top here and just kind of just do a little glue like that. Just hold it down for a second. There we go. And this also enforces the sides and stuff to be more sturdy, because you're taking them and folding it up on itself, you know, so you got extra security here. Okay, so that's going to make a nice little tuck right there. Let's see. What do we got to put in it? Oh, I got something. I mean, this is big, but it'll fit right in there. And you guys can do any kind of side tuck. You can get stuff in there. So, there we go. And we're going to do the same concept over here. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is just go ahead and just glue this side right here and then leave this open. So just go ahead and glue the one side. I did too much glue. There we go. It dries clear, so that's okay. That's okay. All right. I think it's just so much fun just to, you know, recycle and reuse stuff, and just kind of look at a, you know, look at a box. You're making dinner or something, and you look at that box, and go, that makes a nice journal, and just to, you know, just sit down with it and mess around with it and see what you can do. It's just so satisfying, you know. Okay, so now on this one, we're gonna glue from here all the way like that, just from the top of the pocket here. So just kind of find the top and glue it down. Okay. There we go. All right. So I want to go ahead and I want to do the signatures. I got the signatures already made up over here. So I got, what did I do? I did 3 signatures with 9 pages each in them. So with each side, so 9 times 4, so this is 36. This would be 36 pages, front and back. And then 36 times 3 is 108 altogether. So this, for all this is 108 pages. So that's a lot of writing space and a lot of things to play with and fun little papers. And we'll do a flip through at the end. And this will be in my Etsy shop. I'll put it in my Etsy shop and you guys can come check it out. It'll be a one of a kind, you know. And I'd really appreciate it if you guys just came and favored it, even if you weren't purchasing it or nothing. Just come favor it, and it just helps my shop out, and it helps me out a lot. And it's SnowStormCrafts on Etsy. And I'll put the link down below when I get it all set up in there. So this is going to be 108 front and back for the signature. And then we got our pockets done here. Little side tucks. So, I mean, that's just so cute to me. All right. But I think first, let's go ahead, and I'm wanting to try this, but I think it's going to work. It should work great. So this is, I showed you guys the front, right? Yeah, that's the front of it, front and back. And it's quilted, so it's got batting behind it. So it's got like a quilted feel. I'm wanting to do a eyelet to tie them together. And I want to put it here, and I know it'll make the pocket a little tighter. But I'm thinking if I go close as I can right here, you still got plenty of tuck, you know. You still, if we go like right about here, you still got plenty of tuck to tuck everything in. So let's go ahead and do that first. And I also want to put a dangle. So we'll do an eyelet here too. So let's go ahead and do that first. Let's do that first. Okay. And what I have is my crocodile. And you can get these on Amazon. And it's C-R-O-P, crocodile. I know it sounds like crocodile, but it's great eyelet setter and hole punchers. And it's got 3/16 size hole punch and 1/8, an eighth. So the bigger and the smaller. And it's an eyelet setter. So it's all in one. It's great. And this is the little kit thing. And it says crocodile. And it's got all the little eyelets. And I got extras, but it comes with some. But I went ahead and got some extra. So this is the top of the journal. And what color do I want? 'Tis the question. I almost just want to do... let's do these. I like this color. It's just like the coppery color. Okay. So let's go ahead and punch a hole here. And I'm going to do the 3/16, the bigger hole punch. So just make sure it's where you want it. Where you want it. Where's the end of the box? So the end of the box is right there. Whoops. And that looks about center to me. Okay. And then take your fabric scissors, because sometimes with the fabric it doesn't come all the way off. But once you set the eyelet, you won't even notice it. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just pop that through. Make sure you guys can see. There we go. And I like to make sure I just press around it here, just to make sure it's all the way down and get the cardboard and paper and stuff so it's going to bite, you know, get a good grip on it. Okay. And then the top pokey part goes into the top, up top here, and then the flat disc goes on the bottom to smash it. So you just take it and just do a smash, and there you go. It's all flattened. It looks nice. Okay, so that's where we're going to put our dangle. And let's go ahead and do our sides here. Okay, let me see. I don't want to go too far. Maybe I'll look this way. Like a see where I'm going here. So I want to go in there, but not too far, so we can still tuck things. Okay. Make sure it's center. I'm going to bring it out a little bit. Yeah, I think right there would be perfect. See, we still got enough bite on it. Plus you got a double fold. And I think it's going to be plenty of room to tuck. So let's see here. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and pop the other one. And what you could do is go ahead and line it up. Oh, that's Rudy, my dog. What, Rudes? I don't know why he's all excited. Well, let me go check. So he thought somebody was here for him, but it was just the neighbors. He got all excited. But I'm gonna take him out and run him around later. Throw his little ball for him. He's a little terrier chihuahua mix. And he's such a cutie. He's 3 years old. We adopted him. And his name is Rudy. The little Rudy Rudes. Okay, and let's pop this in. Just pop it through. So I got double the thickness here. Might be a little tricky, but you know what? I got these smaller. For some reason when I ordered, those were bigger and these are a little smaller, which are perfect, but I don't know why. You order, you know, the 3/16 and see these are smaller, which I like, but they're not as long here. But I think it'll work. Because I don't want to rip the thing here. Okay. Just make sure you got it. Hold your breath. Okay. Oh, there we go. See, now that flattened really nice. So it's got a good bite on it. And it's black, but that's okay. I think it looks good still. Just gives it a little rustic. Oh, but what I was showing you, I forgot, before the dog interrupted me, is let's line it up like this, just how you want to close it. Just find it where the edges meet up here. Okay, and go, oh, make sure you're lined up. And then you can take your pencil or pen and go like that. So there you go. That's one way to do it. One way to do it. So then do the 3/16 hole. And just line her up. There we go. That's the easiest way I found to do it. Okay. Let's pop these through. Oh. Well, that one's on the thing, this one's on that. Well, that's okay. You know what? That's what junk journals are about, right? It's character, but it's still into the cardboard. So, and I like nothing but character. So I think it gives it a little bit more mysteriousness, is what we'll call it. Okay. And let's just pop it through. Flatten it out. There we go. It all works out in the wash. Okay. So now we got our, and that's, you know, the front is lined up and that's the back. I think it looks great though. Just kind of, oh, that's cool. So we got that done. And let's go ahead and do the signatures and then we'll do the tie at the end because I don't want the tie in my way when I'm flipping all through. So I have a video on signatures, adding them to your junk journal. So I'll put that down below on binding signatures. And right now I will do a time lapse for you guys and get them all in. Right, so got them all in there. Got 3 signatures. I think it turned out pretty good. And then tons of room to fill more stuff in. So it's gonna be a little fatty if you want it to be. And the side tucks are looking good. So you can still get stuff in there. And this is pretty big too, so it didn't even compromise it at all. So I like that. Now, let's go ahead and put our ties on it. So I got this, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop it through. I did these 30 inches long because I'm gonna fold them in half here. Line them up. Okay. Make sure you got it where you want it. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and tie a knot in it. Or I could just tie 2 loose knots on each side. Then it won't tug on that. Let's do that. Here, can you guys see? There. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a knot here, just so it doesn't pull through. Let's go ahead and do a knot on this side. Oops. Rips. There we go. And I avocado dyed this, and it's just the lacy material. So I went ahead and I avocado dyed it. And these papers, I don't know if I told you, the papers throughout are avocado, onion dyed, and some RIT dye, which I use for my tie-dyeing. And that stuff works great. I do stenciling and stuff with it. Okay, there. I just do 2 little knots on each side and it won't pull. Okay. Let's do the same to this side. All right, so I just tied knots on each side. Just on each side of it. And you can kind of see the yellow right here, so I should ink that. Just kind of disguise it a little bit. Or you can go through, I can glue it too, and get it glued better right there. So, just so you can see some of the taco box. So, yeah, I'll just take a little glue and glue it down. I can do that all the way around it too, just to catch it. But I also sewed, I did sewing all the way around the whole thing before we did all this, so it's secure. Okay, now let's go ahead and tie it and see how it looks. I think it's fun that you got like the 4, and there's tons of room. I mean, there's tons of room. But you guys can fill it up. So there we go. We got a big old tie. Make it as big as you want or as small as you want. So that's super cute. Okay, so we got the front and the back here, like that. And now let's go ahead and add our dangle. I just did a bold pen. It's purple. I mean, I'm just putting on just a whatever color. I have different colors too. I should probably look through my colors here. Let's see. Because I made a bunch of these. And they're just fun little dangles that I made a bunch of them. And it's, if you want to see a video on this, just let me know in the comments and I'll show you guys how I did them. But this is just a ball pen and I put some beads on one side of it, and then you could still open this side and they won't fall off. Because then when you tied it, you tied the knot on the other side, so they're secure. And, excuse me, just some lace and some fun little eyelash yarn and stuff. So I think this one would work. I like the orange. Orange is cute. And it matches the butterfly back here. I got orange, do I have green? Red. So I just got different, I got the rainbow colored, different colors. Black would look nice too. I don't know, the decisions you have to make in life. Okay, let's do the orange. Let's do that. So you just take it and you just pin it through. And you guys can see. So I'm just taking it and I'm pinning it on. Just like that. And so it's removable, so you guys can put it wherever you want and use it however you want. But I thought that kind of just added to the cuteness of it. So you get the little green to match, and then you got the orange to match here, just like a rusty color. So let's check out, let's do a flip through real quick too. Yeah, I think a taco box turned out pretty good. Okay. So we got our front pockets that we tested already, and that worked nicely. So you're able to put a bunch of just tuck stuff in there. Okay, so I got just some fun magazine, beading stuff, handmade paper, some stenciling with the RIT die, some handmade paper with, it's my material that I use to dye my banner flags for my Etsy shop. And I've showed you guys this before, but it's I keep all the cuttings because I cut them all straight and make them nice before I ship them out. And these are all the clippings that I have, and they're all tie-dyed, so they're all hand-dyed. And I was like, what can I do with these? And I did a video. I know I have a video. I'll have to dig way back this summer. But I have a video of me making handmade paper and putting those in it. So I thought that'd be fun to throw in. Okay, and then I got some some fabric I used from a Hawaiian shirt just to keep the pages together so I can have the lines straight. So we can do that. And then music paper. And this is avocado dyed and onion. Okay. So just some line paper. And then just some fun coloring papers. So it's just an assortment of fun little things. And I did some washi here, washi tape. More hand dyed. And I use my RIT dye, the liquid RIT dye, to make the colors different on my handmade paper. Okay, and some fun gardening book, envelope. So you got another pocket here. Let's see, just a little pocket right here. Okay, handmade paper, some graph paper with stenciling. More stenciling, some more colored paper. So it's kind of the same concept through each signature. You get just some fun little things to play with. And then another pocket. I think I got 2 envelopes in here, so you'll have 4 pockets plus 2 tucks. So that gives you a lot to work with. I'm just kind of working the pages here. I haven't done it yet. So you got to train them where you want them. Some more gardening. And that's that signature. And then some more beading. Another pocket envelope. Some stenciling. Some more handmade paper. I did this out of cardboard. I did it out of paper towel rolls and stuff like that. So this is a thicker. And I have some botanicals in it. So there's some flowers and stuff that were dried that I put in the paper. And then just some fun stuff. Some music pages. Some more washi tape. Coloring pages. Onion dyed. Avocado dyed. So it's just a bunch of different things to play with in here. Some more flower botanical page that I made. Handmade paper. And another pocket. And more bead magazine with beading. And then your last tuck at the end. And I think it turned out pretty cute. So please, I would love to hear in the comments what you guys think. If you found this informational and got a lot out of it. And if you have any other questions that I missed or something you didn't understand or I went too fast, you know, with the time lapse, just let me know. And I will answer your questions as best as possible. And please, if you could, and this will be in my Etsy shop, like I said, so I'll put my Etsy link down below, which is SnowStormCrafts. You guys can come check out just my whole shop if you want. And I'll also get the link of this when I get it in my Etsy shop. I'll put that in there for you guys to come check out. And please, if you could, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting, guys. And have a great day.